Welcome, everyone. Welcome. I'm Melissa Infusino, and I serve as the Vice President of Economic and Workforce Development at Long Beach City College. Welcome to North Long Beach and the North Long Beach Higher Education Center. So thrilled to be here to welcome you all today. We have a little bit of a program for you, and then afterwards you can go inside and see and meet some of the folks who are going to be offering programming here at the center. First, I want to start out with our land acknowledgement. Long Beach City College acknowledges our presence on the traditional ancestral land of the Gabrielino Tongva peoples. This land remains unceded territory, and we acknowledge the painful history. I now want to acknowledge our special guests. We have our own Long Beach Community College District Board of Trustees. We have our President, Vivian Malauulu. We have our Vice President, Dr. Ginny Baxter, who will be here shortly. We have Trustee Herlinda Chico, Trustee Uduak Joe Intuk, whose district this is, and Trustee Sunny Zia. From Long Beach, we are thrilled to have our Mayor, Rex Richardson. We have the Councilwoman for the area, Dr. Joni Rixodi. Where is she? And we will also be joined by our City Manager, Tom Modica. We also have representatives. Are there any other elected officials in the area? Great. Oh, yes, and we also have the Councilwoman-elect, please, Tanua. And we also have our very own Brad from the Bellflower School District. Thank you. We also have representatives today with us from the offices of Supervisor Janice Hahn. Jeanette, are you here? We have Joey King from State Senator Lena Gonzalez's office, Lizette and Clayton from Assemblymember Josh Lowenthal's office. We have Esther from Councilmember Al Austin's office. Are there any other folks representing our esteemed elected officials today? Wonderful. I also want to give a special shout out to the Lumina Foundation and Mary Pope. Without her support and the Lumina Foundation, the center, the mural would not have been possible. So we are thrilled to have them as a partner and thrilled to be working with Mary. So thank you. So with that, I would now like to turn the mic over to our President Superintendent, Dr. Mike Munoz.
All right, can we get a big round of applause for Vice President Melissa Infusino? This is such a beautiful day and the weather is perfect, and so I'm really excited to be able to be part of this historic day and to welcome all of you. First off, I want to acknowledge our Board of Trustees again, Board President Vivian Malauulu and our trustees. Thank you for your leadership and making today happen. I also want to acknowledge a special thanks to Trustee Uduak Joe Intuk, who is a representative on our board for North Long Beach, who really championed this center from the beginning. So thank you, Trustee Intuk. I also want to, round of applause, thank you. I also want to take a moment to really also acknowledge the team from Long Beach City College that really helped work with the city to bring this to fruition. A big round of applause again for Vice President Melissa Infusino, as well as our Vice President, Dr. Chip West, and Carl Kemp, and others from the executive team that really worked behind the scenes to make today happen. But I would be remiss if we didn't acknowledge the leadership and vision of City of Long Beach Mayor Rex Richardson. Can we give Mr. Richardson a big round of applause? Mayor Richardson, thank you for your vision. I know that much of this started when you were a council member for this district, and I remember you calling me several years ago when I was still Vice President of Student Services in the middle of the pandemic, and I always like to share this story. The pandemic had just started, our students were suffering, and then Council Member Richardson called and said, I have an idea. We have laptops. Can we get them out to our students? And we went just across the way here, Michelle Obama Library, to distribute these laptops in the middle of COVID. And our students needed it. And so I will always carry that in my heart forever. So thank you, sir, for your leadership and your vision. So today's festivities are centered around the concept of equity and ensuring access of LBCC's amazing educational programs and services and resources to the residents of North Long Beach. Let me say that again. Bringing our community, our services, our programs to the community of North Long Beach. And we've tailored our services and our programs that we're bringing to really nurture and support the aspirations of this community. The North Long Beach Higher Education Center will offer opportunities for personal and professional development for career readiness, workshops, industry partnerships, small business development, job trainings, and more, all designed to empower the North Long Beach community. So hopefully we can welcome all of you in the audience today to our LBCC family through our new center. And finally, I want to thank all of you for attending this afternoon to support the new center. It's beautiful. I know we're going to get out of the sun and get in the center in a few minutes. So with that said, it is my great pleasure, drum roll please, to bring up to the stage Mayor Rex Richardson.
All right, well, let's hear for Dr. Munoz, incredible leader of Long Beach City College. I thought I was speaking later in the program. I get to go early. All right. Okay, good. I guess the perks of being mayor. Well, it's good to see everybody. This is North Long Beach. I used to represent this district, the 9th District in the House. I see you, Dr. Joni Ricks Odie, the new 9th District Council member who's doing an incredible job. I will say, this project is special. It's a great demonstration of collaboration between two government entities. And I'm going to take it back, and I'm inspired by comments that I heard from Councilmember Intook. Excuse me, wrong. That's Councilmember Intook. This is Board Trustee Intook. This is going to be fun, getting through all of this. But last night we were at the Black Scholarship Alumni Gala at Long Beach State, and congratulations, Trustee Intook was recognized. And in his comments, he reminded me of how far back we go back. We were both student leaders. I was at Cal State Dominguez Hills, and he was at Cal State Long Beach. And we actually met when we were in student government advocating for student fees. And Schwarzenegger was governor, and student tuition was going up, and we were two advocates here in this area for access. And then we had the opportunity back in 2017. We began this conversation. We saw that there was certainly a need. We were in the midst of an uptown renaissance, evidenced by the Michelle Obama Neighborhood Library here, the 84 townhomes across the street. I want to get ahead of the councilwoman because she's going to probably read off the list of the progress here in North Long Beach. But we had an opportunity. We were looking at the data, and we saw that Jordan High School were sending, amongst community colleges, Rescue 12 rides again. Rescue 12 rides again. But we remember that we saw the data set that students from Long Beach, Jordan, were going to Compton College first, which is right on our border, and then Cerritos College second, and then Long Beach City College was third. And Uduak was a candidate at the time. And we talked about we need to, as a part of this renaissance, higher education needs to be a part of the services that we offer here in North Long Beach. Also, we looked at the data. The data justified it in terms of educational attainment levels and the needs to have higher education rooted right here in the North Long Beach community. And so I can't say enough about Trustee Intook. He campaigned on this, right? When he got elected, we worked together. He's holding a joint op-ed that we did together proposing this because people said it couldn't happen. This level of partnership and collaboration could not happen between a city and an educational district. Now, fast forward, a lot has happened then. You have a new great council member here who believes in collaboration. We're right across the street from the 8th District. Councilman Austin's a great collaborator, and newly elected Councilwoman Intook. And so I just feel very good about where things are heading because this is an example of that spirit of collaboration and leadership that makes Long Beach so special. So here we are today with this incredible mural. Shout out to Puente and Hilda and Puente Latino Association. But there's even a story here because on the sides of the mural is actually represented from a mural at Houghton Park called Uptown Renaissance that highlighted much of the improvements from Houghton Park, Uptown Commons that brought the first bank to this area, the Michelle Obama Library, Jordan High School's improvements, Rescue 12. But in the middle is what? People, right? So it took the spirit of a mural that already exists and expanded it to show what this is all about. It's about the people. A community, at the end of the day, is not made up of libraries or buildings or housing. It's made up of people. And we should be first and foremost concerned with the conditions of the people. When the people are hurting, our whole community hurts. But when the people are thriving, the entire community thrives. And that's why I love this mural and what this whole project represents. So I wanted to just congratulate all of these incredible stakeholders. Dr. Munoz, this is the first of many opportunities for collaboration. You've been a transformative leader at Long Beach City College. There's more challenges in our community, but we are so fortunate to have you, our incredible Board of Trustees, Vivian Malauulu, all of you here partnering with the City of Long Beach to make this happen. So congratulations. I really look forward to enjoying and touring this place, and go uptown. Sorry, I'm new with this mayor thing. And now let's bring up the president of Long Beach City College Board of Trustees, Vivian Malauulu.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm an educator by trade. I'm going to give the mayor A- on that intro. He didn't get the memo. How are you all doing today? Beautiful weather. I know you're in the sun, so we're going to try to make the program quick, but please give yourselves a hand. This is our community. You are the folks who make things happen. You are the folks who care about Long Beach and care deeply about what we do in our community. So, I know some of you have heard me say before that I've been wanting to put the community back in community college. That was part of my campaign back in 2015-16 when I first started, and I'm so proud that we've been able to accomplish so much of that together. Not just on the west side, not just in the south central areas of the city, not just in Signal Hill, which are the three parts that I represent, but look at where we are here. The fact that North Long Beach has pulled through, thanks to the leadership of Trustee Untuck, thanks to the leadership of Dr. Mike Munoz, the fact that we've been able to make something like this happen is just remarkable. And that just goes to show how much we care about you, the community, and how much we care about our students and our future students, which is really why we're here. So, we are actually helping folks who live in this area not have to go all the way to LBCC, to the LAC campus or the Pacific Coast campus, because we will provide resources that they need here, access that they need here, to make their educational goals attainable, to be able to enroll in credit, non-credit classes, to use our computers, to get homework assignments done, to network, and to interact with various campus departments. This center will provide workforce training opportunity, and if you know anything about me, you know that that's kind of my jam. I know a little bit about starting centers and the difficulties and the challenges because of the labor center that I was able to make happen thanks to the support of my colleagues on the board and so many other stakeholders, which is at the Pacific Coast campus. So this center here will offer valuable resources and networking for our community when they need that career technical education guidance and that workforce training. And I see a lot of our workforce folks here. It's a special breed, I tell you. Now, I'd like to thank the City of Long Beach, the mayor, our city council, and so many staff members, our city manager, and so many other individuals who helped make this higher education center possible. Remember, this started in 2017 when Trustee Untep first was running to get on the board. So it's taken a long time, but it's finally here. I'd like to give a special shout out to Puente Latino Association. Muchas gracias. Les queremos agradecer mucho por el esfuerzo, el talento, todo lo que ustedes están haciendo acá, todo lo que pueden ver. Eso es parte de una organización que está dedicada a elevar la comunidad latina para poder demostrar los talentos que tenemos y la visión que tenemos para esta ciudad. So, the cliff notes of what I just said is to thank organizations, specifically Puente, for elevating Latinos and elevating what their talents and what their resources are and the dreams that they're making come through. We have a robust Puente Association at Long Beach City College, and because of that, we're able to make this beautiful mural happen, and I can't wait to see what you do next. Now, there's a spirit of inclusivity and empowerment that defines this North Long Beach Higher Education Center, and you'll be hearing more about it today, and you'll be experiencing it. But it is my pleasure to bring up the person who started this. And he defied a lot of odds. He defied a lot of odds when he was elected to this position. He defied a lot of odds, being the first African American elected to the college board. And I remember when he first laid out his platform. Second, I'm sorry, I apologize. First male, that's what I meant to say. Patricia Laughlin actually was the first African American. She represented the district I represent in West Long Beach. She's a dear friend of mine living her best life in Atlanta, Georgia right now. She's not thinking about us. But Trustee Untuck was the first African American male elected to the board. And I remember when he first shared his vision of this, bringing this center here to North Long Beach. So I'm very proud and very happy that your advocacy has come to fruition. From day one, please, I'd like to welcome my colleague on the board, Trustee Uduak Joe Untuck.
Hey, good afternoon, everyone. This is a great day. Welcome to North Long Beach. Some people call it North North. We call it the Uptown Renaissance Epicenter here. It's just been a great day to get here. It's taken a little bit longer than we wanted. We had a once-in-a-century pandemic get in the way. We were supposed to open in 2020, and here we are in 2024, but we didn't quit. You know, that's the power of persistence. I just want to thank everyone for being here. I do also want to shout out, we do have a representative, Sean, from Congresswoman Annette Barragon's office here. To give Sean a round of applause for being here. You know, the power of education. I grew up right down the street here on South in the DeForest Park neighborhood. I used to play baseball at Houghton Park as a kid. I'm a third generation Long Beach resident. My grandpa was in the Navy, was at the Long Beach Naval Base, and that created the foundation for us. With the GI Bill, bought their first home right here off of Delamo and Orange. And you think about what community college or what Long Beach City College has done for this community. Generation after generation, it's been a center of opportunity. The place where people can come and retrain. If you didn't get into the school you wanted to go to, or you want to save, you know, $100,000 in student debt, come to our university, our college, for 2 years of free community college. There's been so many families that have benefited from Long Beach City College, and it's a testament of partnership. Yes, we started talking about this some 6-7 years ago, and it was, maybe it was back then Chief of Staff Richardson had the idea. We were talking about, what if we made this an education corridor? What if we had, it was way back when we were doing the visioning for rebuilding Jordan High School. And some of us, Eileen was there, some of us were there in 2010 and 2011 thinking, what does the community really want? What are we missing? And it came out very loud and clear: access to higher education, ESL, business training, opportunity to grow, community classes here where I don't have to go to downtown or another part of the city. And if you look at the data we're talking about, we've had the most growth the last 2 census periods here in 9105. We have the most young people. And when we did that assessment with PolicyLink, a nonprofit out of Oakland, they identified this community had the most adults with some or no college education. And there was also a study done at the same time that we needed to increase the number of AA degree holders to be able to meet our economic goals. We won't have enough firefighters, we won't have enough tax revenue, we won't be able to do all the things that we cherish in the city without the next generation having these educational credentials. So it's really great for it to be here. Personally, you know, I went to Long Beach City College as a student. I had choices to go other places, but I chose Long Beach City College to follow my athletic dream of being a college football player, which I achieved. I got 3 years of football under my belt, and I got my free scholarship. But it came down to, when I was done playing football, I needed to get serious with my life. What am I going to do? It was the education I got at Long Beach City College that prepared me for a chemical engineering degree at Long Beach State, that prepared me for graduate school at USC, that prepared me to work in corporate America and second largest city in America, and my own hometown of Long Beach along the way. And so it's just, we want to make sure this type of opportunity is available as we move forward for our next generation of students. Education, right? Young people, you're here. If you get a college degree, you get $1 million more in lifetime earning over a high school diploma. If you get a college degree, you're going to live 6 to 8 years longer, because healthcare is tied to employment in America. You're more likely to live longer, be healthy. And third, you get relationships. It was at Long Beach State. We were in student government, and there was this young guy with the Jerry curl. They used to call him AJ back then. And we both were in student government. Oh, yeah, and who knew he was going to become the mayor of Long Beach and cut his hair? But it's it's true story. You know, it's relationships you build. I got the photo. But it's relationships, the people we learn, the community leaders that come out of there, the training, the skills. We learn parliamentary procedure, how to make a motion in a second, you know, in student government. Those things matter. And so but taking what we learn and applying it is really key. So today, the North Long Beach Center, this is phase one. So this is a center, dual enrollment, business classes, ESL classes are all going to be able to be offered here. But we've also made a commitment to this corridor. We'll be doing phase two on the other side of the Obama Library. We'll be doing a $30 million affordable student housing development here in the coming years. So this is not the end, but the beginning. And part, I'm hearing too much chatter in the audience, too much chatter. And today would not have been possible without our partners at the City of Long Beach, because this is really about collaboration. It was a joint idea, but it took the city doing a lease agreement, partnering with us on the housing development. It was surplus land from the city. We didn't go out and competitively bid for the property. It was a partnership, and it's really the power of working together, but the power of equity. This is about moving resources to the community that needs it the most. This is about investing where we're going to get the most bang for the buck. We are looking for more students to come to Long Beach City College. We are looking for more workers to go to the city of Long Beach. This is what partnership looks like. This is what's possible when you put egos to the side, you collaborate, and you don't quit. Because, you know, we tried to do this 6 years ago. It's taken 6 years to get here. But we are here today, and we have ways to go. So again, just want to thank everyone for being here today. I do have the honor of introducing the councilwoman from the 9th District, not the 8th District, the 9th District. Please give a warm welcome to Dr. Joni Ricks-Odie.
Yeah, I'm certainly better looking than the last council member. So, good morning. Oh, actually, no, good morning. Woo. You know, it was a rough weekend. My kids had pink eye, so I know. Well, pray for me. Pray for me. Good afternoon, Uptown. This is glorious. I'm looking out in the audience with folks that I consider family and friends, right? We have been all kind of sojourning for the last decade, really working to improve our community, the Uptown Renaissance, the vision that was started by former council member Steve Neal, continue to be shepherded by former council member, now Mayor Rex Richardson, and now I, with the utmost honor of my life to represent North Long Beach. And this to me is just a testament to that continued partnership that Trustee Intuk talked about, right? Again, putting egos aside, the work of our economic development team, workforce, right? Pacific Gateway, the council members' offices, right? The city manager's office, right? The Long Beach City College, right? So many people here today and the community, right? Because you all bought into a vision, right? A vision around where our community could be, where it was, where it could be, and where it's going, right? Because even though we have folks out there who will be naysayers about our community, right? And what North Long Beach has to offer, we have always known what North Long Beach has to offer. We have always known the power of our own voices, right? And we have always known what we needed to thrive, right? And this is a representation of just that. And it's just the beginning. The mayor mentioned, you know, the townhomes that are coming across the street. That is a mixed-use development. It'll have restaurants, it'll have a coffee shop. I want somewhere, look, I have a 3-year-old and a 5-year-old. I want somewhere to walk down the street with my kids. I want to be able to come here and take classes, have art classes, be able to go to the Michelle Obama Library. We want this corridor to reflect the community that it serves, because it is a fantastic community full of people who love where they live. And they want to put we're putting our stake in the sand, in the dirt here, to make sure that we are continuing to get the things that we deserve as a community. And I thank you so much for all the folks that made this happen, because it's not just one person. It is a collective joint effort that brings about and births a vision. I do want to shout out our mayor, because I remember the night he called, because he be having these thoughts late, you know, random times of the day, and he'd be like, Joni, okay, this is my idea. So I've been talking to Udawa. And about this idea about being LBCC. Did you read that article? Did you read that op-ed we did? Yeah. So this is what we gonna do. And I'm like, okay, Rex. Okay, I'm there. I'm gonna rally the troops. We gonna get the neighborhood associations behind it. We gonna get it done, right? But that's what we do up here, right? We rally around ideas that invest in our community, uplift our community, and make sure that we are consistently getting what we need. And so I'm just honored. I'm so grateful for today. And again, I just want to shout out our economic development team, Pacific Gateway Workforce and Innovation. I want to shout out Duke Givens for the artwork on the inside. And just know, this is the grand opening, but we've already had a soft opening. District 8, District 9, our Uptown Business Improvement District. Shout out to Justin Blakely, our new economic executive director. We just did a small business development, a small business expo here, bringing resources, right? Places like this are about that. They're about bringing resources to our community so that we don't have to leave our community. We can get what we need right here. And so thank you so much for being here. Thank you for continuing to invest in our community, be proud of our community and all the work that we have done and all the work we will continue to do. And with that, I'm going to bring up our fantastic Director of Economic Development, Bo Martinez.
Wow, it's an honor to be here, right, among all these community leaders. Look at all the talent in this room. I mean, in this parking lot, in this center, right? Wow. So good afternoon, everyone. Again, I'm Bo Martinez, and in my Bill Withers voice, I'm going to say it's a lovely day, right? Isn't it a lovely day? Lovely day for Uptown, a lovely day for North Long Beach, so let's give it up. So, as everyone mentioned, this center has been making in many, many years. And I think it all started in 2008 when Mayor Richardson, then Vice Mayor Richardson, brought this innovative idea to say, you know what, let's bring higher education to the North Long Beach community. And in my mayor's voice, I think we traveled and, he was sharing it with a lot of different colleagues as we were looking to raise money, bring new investment to Long Beach. He says, Long Beach is a laboratory of innovation. And I really believe that our community truly is that. Right, Mayor? That's right. All right. So when you think about this innovative idea, the city has and will continue to make big investments, not only in this center, not only in Uptown, not only along North Long Beach, but think about all the opportunity that's in front of us with Atlantic Avenue, right? We have KB Homes here, we have the center here, we've got all these vacant lots which are opportunities for new development, mixed-use development that's going to bring vibrancy, activity, and new business and investment and jobs to the city and to this community. And when you think about all the work that's happened, it's a testament to everything that happened at the center. If you go inside, we have the Small Business Development Center. So if you're an entrepreneur, you have an idea and you want to open a business, go see Small Business Development Center. If you want to, look at talent retention, talent recruitment, and if we want to be the 21st magnet for talent going forward, we're going to have to invest in education. Because when you think about cities of the future, it's all going to be about talent, talent, and talent. So again, I just want to acknowledge a lot of the hard work and dedication that has really happened throughout the years. Everyone rolled up their sleeves to really make this center happen. I want to give a big shout out to our city manager team, all the different city departments from public works to community development to even our TID department, because we had to get some internet open, right, Mary? And Mary's been quarterbacking and kind of been working on this for many, many years. A lot of blood, sweat, and tears that went into this. And also, I just want to give a big shout out to our Workforce Innovation Network, the big partner in this and all the community leaders who made this happen. So when I think about what it looks like for now and going into the future, I really think that Long Beach is truly a city of opportunity. We're a city of innovation. We're a city where you can have an idea and we can make big things out of it. And when you think about this community, I think we're just getting started, right? When you think about the Long Beach community, the North Long Beach community, our brand of Uptown, we are truly building America's next great international city. And it doesn't happen by accident. It happens with P4s, public, private, partnerships, and people. Thank you.
And now we're going to talk a little bit about this amazing mural behind me. Hilda, come on up. I'd like to introduce Hilda, who is the Executive Director for Puente LA. Do you have any artists here with you?
Yes, we
Okay.
do have the artist.
Why don't the artists come up here as well? If you're not familiar with her organization, Puente Latino Association, they've been serving North Long Beach for over 5 years, working on murals that represent the community, engaging students, community members in the work itself. When we first started this project with Mary, we said, we have got to put a mural on this wall, and we absolutely have to do something that engages the community and represents the community. And we were thrilled. We were able to work with AutoZone, and they allowed us to paint the entire wall down below. And then the artists worked with the community, with Jordan High School students, some of our own LBCC students, to really identify landmarks, as the mayor talked about, that were representative and meaningful to the community, and to really have it infused with visions of workforce, college achievement, success. And I think they did a pretty amazing job. What do you think? Yeah. Do you want to say a few words and talk about the artists?
Hi. My name is Hilda Gaitan, and they already say that I am the executive director, and it was a pleasure. It was a pleasure to be here and to work with these young artists. I'm going to tell you something. Misael it took over the lead artist because something happened, but Misael never painted a mural by himself. He's 25 years old, and he came to me and says, Hilda, please trust me. And we did. We really did, and so besides we celebrating the mural, we celebrating also the evolving of one of our lead artists. And of course, nothing would have happened if Tracy and Guillermo, Memo, I call him Memo, they were with here. It was a bumpy journey. I'm not going to lie to you. The weather and everything was not really helping that much, but we did it. And we did it because they have the heart, and they actually really belong to this community. So, hey familia, espero que este mural represente lo que ustedes tienen en el corazón. And I want to make sure that you know the name of the mural. We passed the name of the mural, and it was 1-to-1. It was so hard for us. There were two names that they were up and down, and eventually Evolving Dreams, because we believe that this center is going to be part of that, the Evolving Dreams that we as a community we have. And thank you very much for everything.
Thank you, Hilda. All right, everybody, that wraps up our program. I want to invite you to enjoy refreshments. Please come inside and see the center, meet the program providers. If all of the speakers today wouldn't mind coming up in front of the mural, we'll do a photo here first and then go inside. And please check us out online, come into the center, get a calendar of events, and meet folks who are in the center. And thank you so much for coming today.
3, 2, 1.